What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Central Oregon RC. Today we have the red cat Ascent out. Yes, it looks different. We got the Dodge Ram body on it. And if you notice, it sounds different. We are running still the Holmes Hobby snub nose, along with Carl Master Hobby Wing speed control. I've been up that way a million times before. There's a lot of loose dust right now. I also never did it one-handed either, so there is that. Wrong angle. It is pretty hot today. As you can see, RC Dog is panting. There we go. No problem. Hey! Leave the lizards alone. We are out at Wickiup Junction today. Or not Junction, I'm sorry, Wickiup Reservoir. Junction's the store. We're gonna start a few miles down the road. Do some little downhilling. Now there is a YouTuber on YouTube, obviously. He's pretty much converted his entire backyard into not quite this long and big, but he's got a nice size built-in self-crawling place in his own property. You guys might know him as Crawler Canyon. Go on. Let's go in the shade. I'm gonna leave this right here for 1 second. I need to go. I'm gonna go grab my other battery pack before I get too far away from the car. Come on. We're gonna play in that shade area. Before y'all say, what about water for the dog? He's got water. He just doesn't want to drink it right now. He's not thirsty, he's just hot. Look at that flex, man. Like I was saying, he's got a whole property that he converted over. Now, I don't know if the invitation is still out there, but he has put out the invitation before if you want to go camp in his backyard with the bugs and the critters. You're more than welcome to. He bashes Red Cow a lot. I'm half tempted because I don't quite understand what he's saying in his videos. Because I'm not experiencing the same things he does. they the greatest vehicle? No. But if you're just getting into it, or it's something you're not going to take too serious, why dump $1,000 into a rig? And I guess it really depends on what you want. If I did want more of a trail rig, I probably would buy a 2X4. Only because of that selectable gearbox. So here we are in the shade. This will be a little bit better for RC Dog. I see a nice entry point right over here. Let's go get it. Yes, I'm loving this thing. Oh, that back tire's caught. Come on, you got this. There you go. Get that wheel down. This thing's just digging a hole. Boom. I have not done any programming with this Holmes Hobby controller because my Castle Creations programmer won't talk to it. And it's supposed to be able to talk to it, but I think it's because I have the very first one. And they stopped updating it. I want to say in 2008 or something like that. So there's actually some Castle stuff it won't talk to either. So, ooh. Tumble wumble. Gotta check up on RC Dog. He's getting old. How's this side hilling out here? Not too bad. Oh, don't do that. Let's see what we're looking at here. High siding. That's the one thing I wish I did have was an angled skid on that red cat. But there is no angled skid. There's a flat skid. There's no angle, there's no degree. Loose gravel. Gotta go all the way. Grab that rock and it pulls itself out. And y'all, some of y'all might think, oh, this guy's just a Red Cat shell or a fanboy. No, Red Cat pays me no money for this. The shop I work at, we are a Red Cat dealer. And if I didn't work that is my closest hobby store. He doesn't carry Traxxas. Traxxas won't let him. Traxxas wants way too much of wall space that he just doesn't have in that shop. They want too big of a buy-in. And he doesn't sell just RC cars, so his revenue for just RC cars isn't, the margin's not there to justify the thousands of dollars every month for something that we don't need. But anyway, I was saying about Crawler Canyon, if I could find the funds, I'd go camp at his place and take my Red Cat and compete against his stuff. But I'm just out of here crawling with my dog, let him enjoy Mother Nature. Look at those desert lizard shocks flexing. Custom bent links in the rear that I did myself. And you know, one of these YouTubers also made the comment, the more Red Cat you take off and put other brand stuff on, the better it is. Isn't that true with all RC cars? I mean, I stand by that. Fight me. That's why you have companies like Trail, Hobbywing, Castle, ProTech. You got independent people out there making their own stuff. Because nothing stock is good. It's all junk and it's all crap. A stock axial is junk. A stock Traxxas is junk. Stock anything is junk. I was a sponsored driver for 10 years. I raced RC cars. All those pro sponsors you're seeing, nothing on that car is stock. So the statement that people make, the more Red Cat you take off, the better, I don't agree with that statement. Because any RC car you take off their stuff and put an aftermarket part on, it's always better. If you have a Basher, you need to go see if RPM makes arms for it and go put RPM arms on it. I would never run stock arms on anything if RPM is an option for a Basher. Who runs stock servos? When they fry up, burn out, you're not going to put the same junk in there. You're going to spend a little bit more money because you worked hard, and you're going to put a nicer servo in there. Knuckle brakes or something, it's a crawler, you're probably going to not replace it with that stock plastic one you're going to get grass. If there's more aftermarket companies that make parts for Red Cat, I would use them. But yeah, main question is, I don't know whose tires these are. I'm running Trail inner brass portals, custom links in the rear, Desert Lizard shocks. I'm running stock gear ratios in both the pinion and the spur. No need to mess with that if that's what it came with. No, that was my bad. I tried taking it too sharp. It's the first time I had to touch my hand to touch it, turn it over. That was my fault. But yeah, any RC car out there is not good stock. Your so-called Traxxas Ultimate, it is still missing some things to be the ultimate Traxxas Slash or X-Max. There's plenty of YouTubers that always recommend like pinning this or replacing this. So if that's the case, then it is no longer stock. It is no longer a fully Traxxas design. We changed the design on it. It's one of the reasons why I left this company called Team C Racing. They didn't upgrade their chassis and everyone saw the went out of business sign on the window from 10 miles away. So there was a guy that was making custom chassis and gearboxes so we can keep up with the associated Melosi's and the Yokomos and whatnot. At that point, Are you even still really a Team C car? No. No, you are not. I'm in a new section. I've never been over there before. Come on, boy. Let's go get the other truck and get some water. Now, this video is already 20 minutes long. And I'm still running on the same battery pack. This is just a little 1350 battery. Nothing special. Dakota, off. 9. Dakota, 9. Rumble, rumble. I gotta be careful with the throttle with this home setup, man. I tell you what, they pack a punch. I'm barely touching the throttle. I think they're even more than freaking quarter throttle. It just wants to go. But I need to get the USB programmer. I'm gonna adjust some buttons. I don't even know what needs to be adjusted because I've never seen it before. Come on, Dodge. You got it. Yeah, baby. Good par. Look at him. Oh, you got my back from the chipmunks, dude? The little lizards? Oh, I see what. Yeah, I see it right there. You guys probably didn't see it, but yeah, there's a couple of them bouncing around. They're fucking teasing them. The hold on this is really good too. I mean, before you guys ask, yeah, I programmed throttle in place. I was able to do that. Now this speed controller from Holmes Hobbies does not have a cap on it. They recommended putting a cap on it. And this is from them already pre-wired, there's no cap. So, I think I'm going to contact them and see which one he recommends. I love that body on there. So, I'm going to drive that one next. Let me switch cars. So I'll get hot out of pocket. We'll give the dog some water. You want some water? You thirsty? You want that water now? Want some more? You want some more? Of course you do. Thirsty, aren't you? Yeah. There's two. Grab a quick drink of my Coke. Now let's plug in. Where is that? Is so I'm gonna go in here in the shade. This thing's beeping at me, so I'm gonna take it off and look at it. I think it's lost its wire for drag brake selection. Yes, and it being a trail truck, I like drag brake selection. Dakota! So let's see what's going on here. I don't know, maybe it was just, no, it's beeping at me. Like if it's not getting a signal off that. Wait a second, guys. Okay, apparently it doesn't like to be turned on before the controller. That's all it was. So we just rebooted it. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Okay, now it's not giving me the 3 beeps. So that's no drag brake. 50%, all the drag brake. Now this thing is so smooth. Now I have to adjust the reverse curve. Now this thing wasn't built to be as capable as the Ascent. Everything catches on mine. That was not full throttle, guys. I was just blipping it, like maybe half. There we go. Now this thing has a Castle Creation speed control. Whoa. And I run all home hobbies motors. Oh. There we go. Now this thing is not no comp rig like I said, but I really like driving this thing. I enjoy it. It's fun. Sometimes I feel like the more I drive it, because it's not as capable as the Ascent, when I go to drive the Ascent is just easier every time. Now the Ascent has an external BEC, so I can give that servo direct power. This thing is using the BEC on the Castle Creations speed control. My plan is to put a direct powered servo in my other rig, the Ascent, and put the BEC in this one. Footage. Now these tires do have printed inserts in them, and the other ones are just regular single stage foams. It's very soft foams. I do want to put some dual stages in there. Look at this. What am I going to do now? Now if you have a Gen 6 and you haven't done it yet, I'm going to recommend you guys take off those metal skid plates on the axles. They get hung up on everything. Oh, this is, I knew that was going to happen. I don't have enough flex for that. You know what? When in doubt, wench yourself out. All right? Right. Well, I think that's one of my screws I just found. I think it's for the headlight. The light bar, I mean. Oh, what happened here? Oh, that's what it was for. I just lost the bolt for it. Well, that sucks. I lost the bolt for my winch. It just fell out. My winch line. Surprised I found the nut, but I don't think I'm gonna find that bolt. I think the bolt was black and the nut was bright silver. So with that being said, I'm just gonna hold on. This stinks. I gotta try and find a way to reel this line in. I don't want to lose this. Well, that just stinks. That really stinks. That lock nut did not lock. That back action is caught. Going left. Still going left. That's better. So this video is going to be kind of long because like I told you guys before, I am not going to edit nothing. You guys are going to get raw footage. I try really hard to keep the swearing down. Not because I'm a prude or anything like that, or I think, oh, you're a bad person if you swear. No. This is an RC channel, it's a family channel, so I gotta keep the swearing down, right? I mean, it's gonna happen once in a while. Families swear when they get upset. We're all human, but we live and learn. Now, if I was out here letting off a cuss word every other word that came out of my mouth, yeah, I'd say that would dictate to not a really good person. Maybe not a good person, maybe they're just not intelligent enough. I know there was a part in time in my life when I was young, teenager, I was swearing a lot. Was I a bad person because of it? No. I just lacked the ability to find proper words to express my feelings. Like most of my friends in the 90s did. I barely touched that reverse too, damn it. See, I just said damn it. But I like this rig when I do my trail hikings with my dog. It's all waterproof. It's got a waterproof motor. Maybe not submergible. It's water resistant. I'm fighting with this section. Of course, this is a big bulk of Jeep. Of course, the Dodge, now that it's not just a cowboy, the cab struggles a little bit. My assumption. You guys haven't noticed a thing with my vehicles here yet? Yeah, I got up. Probably take the drag brake off. I'm going to float around like that. I like drag brakes so much. Yeah, this is kind of a gimmick, but if you're on a trail rig and not just a dedicated crawler, I like that. Kind of like it on the dedicated crawler too, because if you're going downhill, you can take off the drag brake and let it just mosey on down. Alright, thank you for watching. RC Dog thanks you. Remember, if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.